Thank you for watching Studio 7 from the Permian Basin Chevy dealers.
So let's get started today. It has to be one of the biggest complaints that women have as we age, the dreaded double chin. I had a chance to sit down a couple of weeks ago with Dr. Vu Ho for this week's Ageless Beauty by Dr. Robin Rutherford, and we're talking about conquering this problem before the holidays. So Dr. Ho, we're so glad to have you. We're going to start today with the dreaded double chin. We've talked about the turkey neck before. I think some of us see them as the same, but they're really different, right?
Yeah, there's some common terms that are used to describe different conditions. And a turkey neck often refers to the loose skin that can hang in front of the neck and some weakness of the muscle that supports the neck.
Okay.
And when we refer to a double chin, that's usually talking about the extra fat pocket that sits under the chin.
Okay. Do you see, I find myself sitting up taller as we're even talking about it. You've heard me say, I think a lot of women as we age, that turkey neck becomes something that really bothers us. So this is more age related, just sort of what happens over time?
Exactly. So gravity and natural aging process causes stretching of the skin and for it to fall.
Okay, but the double chin, that can result for a couple of different reasons, right? Sometimes it's weight loss.
Yeah, so it can be associated with weight, and sometimes a person is born with it and they have that extra baby fat that still lingers around.
Okay, so it can be from a couple different reasons. So we're going to take a look at a couple of pictures that really illustrate these two concepts. This first one is a man who, I mean, this is an aha, I say 20-year difference here.
A big difference, and so the complaint often is difficulty tying a tie, buttoning a shirt, or shaving. And as you can see, it looks like a completely different person.
Okay,
almost.
So I asked you this question, is this a removing skin or a tightening skin
So this
issue?
is a lifting or tightening of the neck and the lower face or jawline, and that results in that tight, more defined neckline.
I'd never thought of a man having a trouble tying a shirt. Women talk about wearing turtlenecks a lot. I'd never really thought about it from a man's perspective, but that really shows it. Okay, let's take a look at this next set of pictures. I mean, the same thing. Yes. You wouldn't know that's the same person.
This patient had a lot of sun damage, and the skin texture is quite rough. The skin is loose, and she underwent a tightening of the muscles under the skin of the neck, as well as the lower face and neck lift to tighten that loose skin. Tightening
of the muscles and then lifting the skin.
Yes, exactly, because you have to support the deeper layers of the neck to get that tightness.
And it's remarkable as well. And then I think this picture is so important because this really shows that sometimes it's just the way you were born. Tell me a little bit about this patient.
This young gal is in her early 20s, and she was born with some extra baby fat that has not gone away over time. She's very fit, athletic. In fact, she's a Dallas Stars ice girl.
Wow.
And so she went to another office where she tried a procedure, a non-invasive procedure, but that didn't quite do it. So I was able to tighten some of that loose muscle that was deep under the pocket of fat.
Yes. I mean, I can only imagine that she must feel so much better with her after result. Her chin is just chiseled, and if that's something that has driven you crazy your whole life, why not make the change?
Yes, a simple, straightforward procedure.
Yeah. So one of the things that people always ask about is the recovery time, the downtime. We're heading into the holidays. Now's a good time. You could have the look you want, I think, much quicker than you even realize. What is that recovery or downtime like?
So for the younger person, the downtime was maybe a long weekend, less than a week. Someone who's had a lower facelift, that's more like a week to 2 weeks, depending on the healing process.
Okay.
But they're not down, stuck in bed. They're on their feet and doing some activities and most of their normal routine.
Okay, so your whole life's not going to change, but you're going to slow down for a while.
Yeah.
Bruising, a little bit of bruising?
Most
or
people do have some
bruising
and some swelling, but those can easily be addressed with a lot of icing after the procedure, and then they eventually go away.
One of the things we talk about a lot is being careful when you choose your doctor. We love Dr. Ho because he is a double board certified plastic surgeon. This is what you do, the artistry and the medicine combined. That's maybe the most critical thing that you have to decide when you're making a decision about something like this, right?
Yes, I think that's very important because you want someone who has the experience and the correct credentials. I've been in practice now 10 years, and so I've seen quite a bit and dealt with a lot of issues.
And 6 of those, he's been coming to West Texas monthly to see patients here. We're very fortunate for that. If you would like to visit with Dr. Ho, talk about some of the possibilities that exist for you. The consultation, I can only imagine, is about as laid back as it can be. I think people are nervous about that. I know, Dr. Ho, it's a conversation. You talk about what's possible, right?
Yeah, we just have a straightforward conversation and talk about what may be issues of concern and figure out what to do.
So if you want to make an appointment, we have all that information on our Studio 7 Facebook page. He is here often, and right now there is a 10% discount for that first procedure, just to help people make the decision and see what's possible to look and feel younger, which is the goal in a natural way for Dr. Ho. Thanks for showing us this. It's pretty amazing. The double chin and the turkey neck can be fixed, and I promise you those results, they have to feel better after that's done.
Yeah, they're very happy.
Thanks for being here with us today.